Hey guys. I'm feeling a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot. I have all these pages that I need to share with you. I also have all of these pages I need to share with you. I also have all of these pages I need to share with you. I also have the energy that now I have in my brain. I also need to share with you another fucking thing. I think it's in the back. I have to go get it. It's a fucking picture, bruh. Okay, I'm tired. You know what it is? It's just I'm exhausted. You know what? I'm exhausted. I would like to take a break. My brain would like to take a break. Just for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I look like a hot mess right now, guys. I was fucking smoking and just like fucking chilling. Like, I look like a hot mess. Sorry, y'all. You know how late and early it is? I was like, you're just gonna do this before you do anything else. I was like, I was gonna go shower and do some stuff and try and do some stuff. So, this is gonna be a part 3 of that series. Don't be mad. Because we need to finish that video too. Because I was watching that too. And that put me in a whole fucking spiral watching that damn movie. Now it feels like I'm not even loud enough to even speak. I hope you guys can hear me. People suck. So, there is a thing on YouTube. The Social Dilemma. So, yeah. I watched that before, but I forgot about it, right? Because we all forget about shit, right? We forget about shit all the fucking time. I swear nothing better happened to this fucking video. Don't even curse. Bleep my word. I won't curse. I won't curse. So if you go and watch that, right? So I watched this video a period of time ago, right? I don't know, like forever ago. I don't even remember when I fucking watched it. Damn. And then I said another curse word. Leave. What, now I can't talk? What? Maybe I should light a candle. Listen. There are some jerkheads in the world. Mm-hmm. Jerkhead. Mm-hmm. I can say jerkhead. Mm-hmm. There are some jerkheads in the world. Mm-hmm. Doing some bad stuff. Mm-hmm. Doing some bad stuff. I don't know where... I thought I had one over here. So, in order for anybody's brain to fully whatever, okay, like you live your life doing whatever, everybody has a different interpretation on how the world is, okay? So, everybody gets mad. So, everybody gets mad because they're like, oh, everybody knows something, right? Everybody knows something, right? But just doesn't know. I feel like I can't talk about this. Why not? Why can't I talk about it? It's knowledge that's already out, right? People already can watch it themselves, right? It's not anything special, right? So why is it so difficult to talk about certain things then? Why is it? So I was thinking about this. So I was just like, think about this. We only use a certain percentage of our brains, right? So I was talking about anxiety with my therapist. I know I'm going off track. Remind me, okay? Lise, hey, go back, okay? Mm-hmm. So I was talking about anxiety with my therapist, and I was talking about addictions and stuff like that. And I said, some people don't be like, oh, well, I don't hang out with you because you drink and you do all of this. Some people don't do that. But I'm just like, you know what? Not most people. Everybody, literally. Everybody, y'all, for real. It's either you will literally check your phone before you piss or while you're pissing. Right in the morning when you wake up. That's kind of bad, y'all. Why? So the phone is just a tool, right? It is just simply a tool, right? A tool. Like if you think about this, like the toaster is a tool, right? You use it to toast your bread, right? But you wouldn't sleep with it, right? Why do we sleep with our phones? How intimate we are with them. There is a radioactive currency that comes off of it that supposedly kills like shit in our breast tissues and our genitalia and stuff like that. Look into it. I didn't really look into it right now, but I remember something about that. So look into that, something like that. And we're not even supposed to have it that close to our face anyway, right? And we just have it close up to our things. Oh my goodness. And that's so funny too. Look at the difference. You can tell like language and stuff like that has been changing. We've been changing a whole lot. If you ask somebody who is younger now than someone who's young now versus someone like our age or older, like how would you look if you were about to call somebody? We'd be like this, right? But like with kids now, they'd be like this. That's a difference. That is a difference. You know what I'm saying? Think about this, guys. I did scary. Wow. Scary energy. I did a really scary reading. Halloween sucks. Halloween sucks. How about that? Oh, Lise, why can't you... It's not that I can't watch a fucking scary movie. Believe me, with my ex-fucking boyfriend, we literally watched all of the Halloween series. We watched all the everythings, guys. I did it all. I watched all the scary movies. When you are literally... That's just like it's like, once you know, like, shit, then... Listen, those, you just think those are just people are like, oh, hey, let's just pretend. No, those are real motherfucking things. What if that was a real person? What if those were your friends on the fucking thing you were watching? Like, actually in real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the massacres, like, people did that shit. What the fuck? What? Imagine someone busting in my door right now trying to kill me with the chainsaw. I'd be like, oh, hell, motherfucker, no. But I would try my best to kill the motherfucker because if they came from my animals, I'd give them probably the baby first. That's bad. He be pissing me off, okay? He be pissing me off. Right. So the people who own our phones or whatnot, they kind of do an algorithm of how we are. So like our whole world that we see, what we see like in front of us is not the same thing that other people see. We don't see the same things like what other people see because we are in our own world and we only go to a certain capability of certain things. So you have to think, let me see, I don't know if I wrote it in here. Let me look in here real quick. Oh, yeah. You know what, guys? Instead of going into all of that, let's just go ahead and get right into the beginning of it, because otherwise, we already did so much information. So that's another thing, too. So we waste so much time, right? We waste so much time. So much time. Literally so much time just not doing anything. We waste it. Our time is so precious and we waste it, right? Right. Okay. Look that up. Ferber's method. So that's the whole thing of like when the baby is literally, so what is it? Ferberizer method. So you know how like a baby is like small and they're like this, oh, just let the baby cry it out, right? And so like some people would be like, oh, hey, let the baby cry it out, and then some people would be like, oh no, like go and take care of that baby, right? So some believe that really traumatized us because at a really young age. So listen, I call everybody kid. I just do. People are like, don't call me kid. Aren't we all kids? Hey, there's Wilfred. Aren't we all? Technically speaking, this is quite strange. So I was just like, you have to take everything into consideration. So I was thinking about the animals, and then I was like thinking about like us too, and I was like, we are fucking mammals. I was like, you get a human on the wrong fucking day, bitch. Like, damn, don't cursing. I'm trying to do better, guys. Hey, it's so early, late morning, evening. If you get one of us on a bad day, right? We go really crazy, right? People be doing crazy things. They say adrenaline can kick into the body. People can do crazy amounts of things, right? Like just like a mom trying to protect her baby, right? Why did I get into that? I feel like I was trying to talk about the computer system and my brain went completely off. So when you start trying to talk about important stuff, your brain completely goes way off into whatever, because they're like, oh, hey, how can we find a new alternative way? So what I think it is like tarot readers and people who are odd thinkers and stuff like that. There's not anything wrong with you, us, whatever, how you feel. I'm it, okay, that's fair. There ain't nothing wrong with you. I think they're upset because they can't track us or track you. Like, they don't know what you like. Well, I don't like that every single day. You know what I'm saying? Every day is not the same day. How can you track every single day? That's setting in a bad habit. You know, I was also thinking about that too. We have a really big problem with like our phones and our technology and stuff like that. Like, how much do we really spend so much time? You know, you're literally like, oh, I'm just gonna watch this video. Oh, I'm gonna watch this video. Oh, literally, I was trying to get into that. Yeah, man. But I was like, oh, hey, yeah. So, there are people in the world that their job is to basically run our stuff to make our lives better, whatever, on our phone. You know, you hear people say shit all the fucking time. At this point, somebody's gonna listen to this motherfucking video, okay? Even if it's you listening to it, okay? Elise is gonna listen to it anyway, because I watch my videos for me, okay? I really do. Earlier I watched like my video like 4 times in a row. I literally did. And I just did. I loved it so much. I'm not joking, guys. This crap about self love, yeah, it really is something. I literally have been bawling like half the night because I really love myself. That's really crazy. And people will be like, oh, your ego's. I just really do. You know, what's that? Pat D. Lucky gentleman, where it's him, where it's KO and best friend. Mm-hmm. I be really loving that shit. I be really watching all them. it, mm-hmm. What what if you could be your own soulmate? I be making these videos so I could send to y'all and everything, but I be watching them. Cause when I'm in a crappy mood, I want to get back to work, right? Because I'm just like, well, keep working, just keep working. And so I'll have to watch one of my videos, and I actually like it. I know that sounds crazy, but I do. I'm like, hey, I kind of miss you. I was dancing with myself to the first part. I watched my video like 4 times in a row. I miss her. I said, why are you so sad today? I said, because I forgot that was me. I was literally in the kitchen playing my video and like listening to it and dancing with it. I know that's like, oh, that's so pathetic or whatnot. Sure, take it how you feel, whatever, okay? And then I went to go touch my dress back there. I know some people in the world will understand, but to love yourself so fucking much, to love yourself, like genuinely love yourself so much, to marry yourself, you're gonna have to be with yourself for the rest of your life. You better like something about yourself. You better like something. I almost took that dress off the wall. And I never take it down. Every time I touch it, though, I remember how I felt in it. I never had anybody tell me that. And I felt it. I told myself that. I said, wow. You are so beautiful. I don't want to just cry on here, guys. Don't be sad, Lise. I said, hey, you want a cookie? I was like, yeah. So I ate some cookies. And now I want a piece of candy. You know who makes you feel better when you are sad? You. You know, a hug is worth 1,000 words, to hug yourself. When you feel that energy, when you feel that power within yourself, you know, just like that Essence song by, I think, WizKid, Justin Bieber, the one I was listening to. Only you can hold my body. That's how I felt with God. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a relationship, right? People have a relationship with God. He can protect you. Guys, I think we're all kind of funny. You know, we're not even fully developed yet. So, they say you don't even get fully developed till about, let's just say 32, okay? Some people don't develop till then. I am 27. I'm not even 30 yet. Even if I had till 30, right? I'm not even a grown person yet. I'm still developing. Hey. I'm not capable of making decisions like these. I don't think anybody is. Some people learn faster than others. Some learn faster than others. But how can anybody, honestly, if we really haven't. So think about this. It's normal or it's not normal, right? So if there's a large quantity of people who have the same thing, like a mental illness, maybe it's something that's not abnormal. You know what I'm saying? If it is not abnormal, then maybe we should make it more of a regularity. I'm pretty sure over a long period of time, I think boys have had wieners. And if you laughed at the word wiener, sir, ma'am, brusses, I think you're still a child. Wiener. And I'm pretty sure ladies have had uteruses to have babies. So, you're telling me over this long period of time, over hundreds of years, over thousands of years, over millions of years, over trillions of years, all quadrillion billion years, no one has figured out a positive alternative for people not just doing whatever they want with their noodles and privates. No one has learned? Nothing? Sex education is still weird? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nudity is not sexuality. We're all naked. I'm naked. I have this on, but I'm naked. You can't not be naked. I was born naked. Hey, guess what? I was born naked. And when I take a shower, guess what? I am naked. And when I put clothes on, from when I'm taking a shower to when I'm putting clothes on, guess what? I'm naked. Even when I'm wearing clothes right now, I'm still naked. I just have cloth on top of me, correct? Listen, this is the weirdest fucking shit in the world. So take it how you feel. Listen, you can take anything in the world how you feel. Take it. I'm just lady, okay? Whatever. Lady. Have you ever gone into like a shower, like showering like in the gym or something like that, and you were with a bunch of guys or you were with a bunch of girls, like Some people might think a little extra, but at the same time too, we're all bodies. Like nobody really honestly goes in there to be like, oh hey, let me hit on somebody. Like even I feel like if you were a lesbian or if you were gay, if you were going to the bathroom to literally like go to the bathroom and like shower and do what you need to do, I'm pretty sure people aren't in there fucking trying to purposely harass you. I really doubt it. I don't know what's going on in the world because I am not of the world, thinking of nothing of what's going on. I see glimpses of it on my phone. Yeah, that's what I see. Glimpses of it on my phone. Glimpses. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do none of that shit. Nope. Hey y'all, I don't do none of that stuff. Nope. I don't know about the pronouns that people come by or whatnot. If you think I am being rude when I call you sir, ma'am, bruh, sis, whatever the fuck, if I look at you and I think you're a female, I'm going to say you're a female. If I look at you and think you are a male, I'm going to call you a man. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have my own theories and everything about trans and everything like that, being bodies being put in bodies that are not theirs. Okay, there's that one thing. But at the same time too, I feel like it's a fad. You know what I'm saying? Identification and not identification on one singular person and or spirit, body, whatever, etc., is just not realistic. They have gender reveal parties because like when you are born out of the womb, you will either have a PP or a JJ. You will have one or other. And sometimes, you will have both. And we have names for those. Because we have figured that out, right? Whatever you decide to do is up to you, okay? I don't, I'm not, no, I cannot, I don't know. I just, I don't know, okay? I don't know. How, first of all, you want me to, this is how I feel. You want me to call you him, her, bruh, this, all that shit, and I don't even know what to do with my life yet, right? Because I'm fucking just thinking about myself, just forming as a fucking human, trying to be a better part of society and live for the rest of my life, living, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you come across to me and tell me that you are a man and so you're a man that dresses like a woman? That's fine. I don't give a fuck what you dress like. Can you just be 100% honest? That's all? Okay, thanks. That's all I need. I don't care. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care if you eat. No, don't eat poop. That's not good. But you know what I'm saying? I do not care what the fuck, who the fuck you are. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to me. Hey, do not lie to me. Always be honest. Hey, you are fucked up for a living. Please be honest with me. Thank you. I will write that down in my book and I will let you know at a later time so there is no inconvenience. Literally. So, wasting time. So there is the problem. So what is the problem? So we know that there are 10 billion problems in the world, right? So we know that shit's controlling shit. We know whatever. I was like thinking about this, like literally thinking about it. Like, guys, what is the problem? When we ask people what's the problem, people start naming off a list of number fucking things, right? That's a problem, right? Syntax, right? How we say things, all that good shit, right? So, what is the problem? The word that is this the human condition? Is this what it is? Is accountability? That's it? To be accountable. So typically when things happen in the world as a collective, take it how you feel. Some people think that it's an entity, some people think it's dark, some people think it's light, take it how you feel, whatever, okay, whatever. Cool, okay. What is it? So typically we either blame ourselves or we blame something. And if everybody's busy blaming themselves or blaming something, nobody's really pinpointing on anything, you know what I'm saying? Time is going to keep continuing going on. No matter what we think, guys, it's going to just continue going on. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like I'm going to live to the age of 30. Ain't that weird? Why don't we, so the younger generation too, like I guess my age or whatnot, why don't we see ourselves old? I know some people have said that, right? However, there is one person in my life that I have met where I saw us old. So I wonder, how does time actually work? You know what I'm saying? How does one break out of the matrix if one does not know one is in the matrix? Mental illness is like a mug. So I was like, I really was thinking of that. I said, truly, the ego, free will, do not hit. But they tell us not to hit, right? You ain't supposed to be hitting people, but we do hit people, but we don't hit people, right? Okay? But the animal kingdom does it too, right? Like they bite each other. They don't. I was like, I'm a human that bites humans, man. Don't fuck with me. I'll bite my animals. I'll be like, man, get the fuck away from me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, hey, dude, I fight dirty. Hey, hey, hey. I remember going to my friend's house and his dog always acted like a fool. I said, listen here, dude. I said, I don't think you know. I said, you got the wrong motherfucker, okay? I said, I got fucking animals at home, okay? Don't fucking try me, okay? He was always like plopping all over my toes and stuff. He would purposely be doing stuff. I said, what's your problem, man? Oh my goodness. Now I'm talking about just random shit. But seriously, so it's normal or it's not normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really need to understand what the actual problem is. Yeah, we got thousands of problems in the world, okay? But what is the problem, okay? I know some people, I was thinking about the Wizard of Oz, blah, blah, blah. I know this is a lot of information, whatever. But the poppy field, walking into the poppy field, he said, are we under a spell? People have talked about the spell. Now people don't even know where they come from. People don't know where they come from. We're all just trying to find a place. You know, it makes no sense. You know, we have the authority to kind of do whatever the hell we want to because we are humans, right? And we are so smart that we can build whatever we can come to our mind, but we don't even build anything cool for ourselves. Wouldn't it be nice if, like, we all kind of did live in fucking castles and shit? Like, I'm just kind of saying, we do got indoor plumbing, so we can kind of make the shit, like, kind of go, what about? But how do we not have anything for nobody? We suck, man. We need to do better. We really do need to be doing some. Dude, okay, so manipulation. So did you know that we can be manipulated only at a certain age, too? Like, over mass manipulation, like to the mug of looking up the word and actually understanding it down to the divine T. I will look up every individual letter. Literally. So if they can manipulate you, right? So you have to think magicians and everybody, okay, the magicians kind of did it first because they kind of knew how psychology worked, right? And how to trick the mind into thinking one thing is a not. One thing is something and it's not, right? Just like when we see stuff, when we do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy. So understanding how psychology works, just like the computers and everything like that, our brain is a fucking computer. They only say that we use about 10% of our fucking brains anyway for it does whatever. So what do we do with the rest of it? What do we do with the rest of it? What do we do with the rest of it? Okay, so when we create something, so like Facebook or we have YouTube or we have Google or something like that. Now, this is going to be really kind of strange, y'all, but what if we had like, oh, 12 to 12, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. hours? Least, what are you talking about? Not being able to access the internet for that long. Least, that's a little crazy. So people like really hate the idea of this self-control type thing. But I feel like that is self-control as itself too. Take it how you feel, guys, okay? So if like, least, I want to be able to access the internet 24 hours a day because I want to say so. But I think you have a problem on your phone, and I think you need to get back to sleep. I think you need to get back to doing something else other than being on the phone. The phone itself is just a tool. It should be something that is utilized. If we have something that we literally can create and we know that it will like be produced literally for people to literally use all the time, like if I had produced an app or something that was mass marketed and mass used all the fucking time, there has to be a certain limit, there has to be a certain point where you literally say to yourself that the well-being of another person or the rest of the people and the well-being of their person's behaviors, actions, blah blah blah, etc., is more important than making a few dollars. You can make money, as much money as you possibly want in the entire life of your life. And you can do anything that you want with it. But trauma and stress from certain different whatevers, like that takes a lot of time. And then you're stressed, and it's literally a never-ending vicious cycle. It's literally, okay, so take about this, y'all. If we cannot figure out the shit that we need to take care of now, we really need to take care of the shit. So remember I said Aquarius, a lot of fast communication, right? A lot of fast communication. So take about this. So like when you're young and you're like, I don't know, most people like, let's say, we'll just say men, right? So women are like, okay, guys, I think women have been getting the short end of the stick for a lot of years, okay? I think we have, okay? I am not a feminist, okay? I am not a feminist, okay? But I do think we have gotten the short end of the stick. But I think men have also gotten the short end of the stick as well. I am not all pro woman. I am not pro all man. I think we suck both individually and we rock both individually. Why? Because we have a purpose. We have a job. And when we come together, that's the way it fucking works. Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming together, that's what we're supposed to be doing, okay? So take about this. So you are, I don't fucking know. Let's say you have not dads, but brothers in your house or something like that, and you whatever. You see, boys typically, yes. So boys typically see that shit. Let's just say like 12, okay? We'll do like 10, 12 or something like that, okay? Most boys will see a pornographic photo by that period, by that point of time, right? It literally is. It typically is. Whether it's a photo, whether it's just something silly or whatnot, like it can be something very small. Something most of the time can be just left on open off of a computer or something like that they accidentally saw, that a dad had used or a brother had used. Take it how you feel. Or something that didn't get put away, like a magazine. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then boys, just like girls, we have these creative imaginations, right? And we overwhelmed everything, right? We're like, oh hey, and girls are out to be all these beautiful. They have all these expressions. Because remember, Rodney was asking me some questions about that. And I was just like, well, you have to think girls are actually given the right to actually be expressive and beautiful and creative and have that kind of flourish. And that I feel like women are very divine and very beautiful creatures because you can kind of see that when they peak, like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of have that, like, but men have it too. We just don't get to see it. So, boys, when they see a photo, right? Let me see if I can find somebody really cool on here. Boys, when they see a photo, we'll do the star. Ooh, hey, that's me. Ooh, sexy. They'll see a photo and they'll stare at it for hours, right? They'll be like, oh my God, look at those breasts, right? Oh my God, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, what is that? Oh, right? They'll just fantasize it for hours, imagining in their head, hey, that's just how it's going to be, right? And when my first encounter or whatever happens, people think about that moment for the longest time. Take it how you feel, guys. I always call it the devil because he's the bad guy. Okay, bad guy, good guy. Okay, whatever. Take it how you feel. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, not KKK, but okay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't be fucking weird. Anyway, I'm talking about deep shit. Anyway, homies, they're gonna picture that in their head. Then the bad guy, he's literally gonna say, that's what's gonna be, right? That's what it's gonna be. Boys have this little interpretation in their brain, right? They're like, I'm going to fulfill that wish someday, which is not even a full wish. It's not even a fucking wish. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a fucking wish. So they live their entire lives looking at that stuff. That's what they look into, right? And of course, guys, you can't just look at one photo for the rest of your life, right? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You're going to build, what is it? You're going to need more after that, okay? You're going to need some more after that. What is it? Build up a barrier or something like that of it. Immunity to it, you know. So, you know, if you take too much of a medication or something like that, you know, you start taking less of it so you don't take it's immune, right? Take it immunity up to it. Listen, anyway, you're gonna need something more. So now you're not just gonna look at that picture, right? Then you might look into some other pictures. Then I think you might look into something a little bit more than that, like a video. Oh, now we're getting a little bit graphic, right? Now, your graphic could be, right, anime, right? And or just regular human people just doing stuff, right? Because anime as well, wow, a lot of that stuff, the women, they have very large breasts. And a lot of them wear little to no clothing. They look so good. That's so crazy. They do. Y'all bad. Y'all is bad. Right? And then, this is the thing about it. This is really concerning. It really is concerning. We can get sexy. Let's get sexy. Let's talk about the sexy stuff, right? Because that's literally what I'm literally. It's gonna be a good video because there's gonna be a part 4 too. So literally, that's how boys are, right? Not all boys, okay? But I'm telling you, majority of them, they've been fucked over. They literally have been fucked over. We really shouldn't be so fucking hard on them because I'm just like, forgive them for they did not know. That's just like me too. Forgive me. Like, I don't know half the shit until I figured it out. Like, homie, right? I didn't know. I didn't. I did not. So boys get married someday, you know, whatever, whatnot, and they're like, or women can be victims and users of those things as well. Most men, right, they get to a higher level, right, and then they'll pay for the sites, right, because there's no longer free porn, right. Now they're gonna pay for the sites to get even crazier things, right, and most of them are really harnessing on women, like, for real. They're like, how much can I choke a bitch out? Like, oh shit, and I said another naughty word. Dang. How can I choke her out? How can I beat her? How can I drop my load on her? How can I slap her around? Can I choke her into her face is literally like choking out? Can I put my penile in her throat until she's gagging for fucking air and let me close her throat and let me choke her at the same time while she's tied up? Wow, guys. Wow. Do that to a kid. Tell a kid that's how you treat a person. Do we just like torturing our own kind? And then, like, women are now compliant to it, right? We are now compliant. We are to be compliant to say, okay, do what you want to me, right? What the? please beat the shit out of me. What? No. That's scary. If you really think about it, that shit is scary. Oh, Lise, you so think about it. What? Are we fucking monkeys? Are we fucking mammals? Are we fucking, like, what the heck? Mulford? That was some real heat right there. That shit is so crazy. Someone from your past, homie. So, then you're a young man, right? You're a young man who sees those things, right? And you always want to see more, right? You always got to see more, man or woman, right? And they're always male dominated. There's always like fucking 20 guys and one girl, so it is male dominated. It is more pleasured for men, like it is that is for the thing. Why do you think even the bad guy, they have massive orgies all the fucking time? The bad guys in the world, yeah, they're always doing shit together. I think they just do shit together because they don't have anybody else who actually gives them like actual love, and like they just have sex with each other. That's not real. Sex is not love. Do you love me or do you lust for me? There's a fucking difference. You can be naked. You can be naked. You can be naked and not sexual at all. And you can be with clothes on and be sexual. I could literally start talking about a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it's not, and people are like, oh, well, you just don't like this, or you. I don't like to be loved that way. And you know what? Why is that rude of me to say something like that? If I were to have a child, and definitely have a child with you, to think about that someday, right? If you could not treat me right, you would not be able to treat. How would you be able to tell our child to have someone treat them that way? You know what I'm saying? I'm still a kid. Guess what? I have a dad and a mom. How do you think I got here? Oh, you're a little bit naive. Well, I'm naive enough to know that I fucking had to learn a bunch of fucking shit to know that I am supposed to be naive. You're supposed to be naive till like the age of 30. We're all fucking kids running around. Everybody's whining. Everybody's doing stuff. Kids having kids. Kids having kids. You are not even old enough to even listen. When you're a kid and like your parents dropped all that shit on you, like for you to handle with all that emotion, like emotional stability and all that stuff, like that was not your job. That was not my job. That was not your job. I didn't even have enough time to even understand even who I was, what I was, anything, and then to have all of that literally be put on me? How is that fair? Life isn't fair, Lise. Life isn't fair, right? But I'm not going to have that hold me down. Absolutely not. To understand, I do not think so. If we aren't even fully developed until the age of 30, how come you are legally allowed to be wherever at the age of 18? Technically 16. Technically, I think 14. You can be illegally emancipated at 14. Ain't that crazy? Left out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Magician in the reverse. Manifesting what? In your doubts and fears, or are you manifesting in your hopes and dreams? I just had this dream. I'm not talking about the dream right now. We got 10 minutes on here. I think there's something in my eyeball. Don't buy and use our data. They build a model and build it around you, robot. Okay, so if you are not, it's talking about like the customers, like the marketplace, changing of who you are. They sell certainty. So algorithms. So I think people like me or you, whatever, take it how you feel or whatever, are able to have an algorithm in our own heads, and that's why we are able to predict. Like people who are tarot readers and sightseers and stuff like that, they are able to get to their higher ability because we are able to get to a higher ability. I literally believe so. Take it how you feel. It's either it's a simulation within a simulation or it's not. But one who is able to push the button to open the simulation, like, then what? Then what? It's not gonna go nowhere, right? Nobody. It's like calming the mind so much. The simulation theory went off as soon as I was looking in the vast vortex of it. Oh, my mom texted me. Everything is being measured. So everything you do on the computer, everything you do on your phone, everything like that is being measured. How long you look at it, what you look at it, all that dumb stuff, just to keep you on the phone longer and longer. I have a awful technology. I am awful with my relationship with my technology. How do I not know how to use it that well? I'm just too busy doing other stuff, I guess. Our avatar, getting our data, figuring out what we watch, blah blah blah. So they kind of have like a small avatar of us, like a little model of us, right? So I was literally thinking of that because I was thinking into the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Literally, it was the Pinocchio, like the puppet strings and everything like that. Go and watch that fucking documentary. Go and watch that documentary. That shit, so I watched that shit a long time ago, right? So something in my brain had to obtain that and be like, is this real or is this not real? It must have picked up on it and say, hey, something like this was actually real knowledge, because I literally have been doing all of this stuff and I forgot all about it. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, oh my goodness. It's like, how did you forget all of this? But then it was like brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, woke. I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say. I just, you know what I don't like? I don't like the consistency of inconsistent information that is given to us. You don't know if anything is true these days. If you are informed, you are misinformed. And if you are misinformed, well, you're well informed. I don't know if this is right because this is like this. There are people in the world that are like, oh, conspiracy theories are correct, and then there's some people who said it's not. There's some people in the world that probably put this stuff on there purposely for conspiracy theory reasons, for that purpose, on purpose. Manipulation like a mug. So if we get back to it with boys, with the whole computer system, when they're like, oh, hey, let me keep looking up more different types of porn and stuff like that, right? So they're like, okay, well, you keep looking up other stuff, and then one time you're going to look into something, right? Because I know that there's stuff on there. A black page says 18. So kids get younger and younger, look cuter and cuter, right? Younger and younger. That we're literally, I know it sounds fucked up, but people watching porn is literally creating pedophiles. It literally is. Why is it so weird that we see breasts and we see people like, you know, we all start, there's nudist communities, right? Oh, that's weird, Lise. Why are we so ashamed of ourselves? Why who put that shame? That's just like when we ate the fucking apple, right? That's how I feel. Like the mark of the beast. Mark of the beast to me is like wearing clothes, because I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta wear clothes when I go out. If I didn't have no clothes on when I was on here, people would feel some type of way. Sometimes I kind of fudge it a little bit, but I'm just like, I ain't trying to have nobody say nothing. So I like to be free. I like to do my own thing. Do I have to be doing my own thing every single moment? No. Why? Because people don't understand what I'm going through in my brain. So, being free, truly being free. You don't want to have to wash your clothes. You don't want to have to do all that stuff. There you go. I just took care of your problem. You don't have to pay for the extra water to do all of that. You'd be pretty darn clean once you go jump in the shower. Oh, there you go. You stinky. There you go. Jump in there. Have a towel out. There you go. Put a towel down. Air yourself out. Most people have a lot of acne, a lot of everywhere on their body. Once you get some air to your body, once you clean your butt, you take a shower today? Not me, because I haven't gotten up yet. I'm right here with you. But I will. I did earlier. And then I went to sleep. And then I have jammies on. But understanding, like ourselves. So, sometimes you'll see a picture that you're not supposed to be seeing, right? And it will just work for you, right? Something that you never saw before that you can't unsee. How do you unsee something? Oh, you didn't know she was underage? Now that you saw it, right? You're never gonna not unsee it. And it's never not gonna not work for you. You can be hidden for a while. God said no stone left unturned. Right? And so, you know, guys think of that in their, guys think of that too. They look at them pictures all damn day. And then you know what they do? They're like this. I don't even care. I'm gonna do what I want to do, right? I want to have that experience. So what do the boys learn how to do at a very early age? Don't mean to, right? Don't mean to. They learn to manipulate girls, right? Feelings get hurt. Feelings suck. Everybody's feelings get hurt. Not even knowing, right? Not even knowing. Boys talk about feelings and stuff, you pussy. A girl raped you? Fucking bitch. You know, I heard a girl say that. She's like, I don't think a man should be able to, if a girl says no, then that's no. If a girl says no, that means no. And he's like, well, what if a man says that? She's like, no, I'm gonna get up on that. So what's the difference? If you say no, I'm going to respect you. If I say no, you should respect me. Period. How is that any different? How is that any different? That makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. That was 3-3. We're gonna be right back, y'all.